Hey guys, this week I have something a little bit different planned for y'all. Since this week is makeup week, I decided to do a makeup tutorial. Okay, so we're going to start with the eyes in case we have any fallout on our cheeks. So I'm going to take this shade from the Jaclyn Hill Morphee palette, and I'm going to take it into the crease as my transition color. And I'm using an Urban Decay blending brush. And I'm using this color as my transition shade so that all of the other colors that I use blend together. I'm going to do the same for the next eye. And you just want to go back and forth and then in circular motions. Okay, so now we are going to take this color, which is a little bit darker, and we're going to add that into the crease just to add some depth. Okay, so next we're going to go in with this cranberry shade. Now we're going in with the other side of the brush, which is a flat shader brush, and we're going to put this color all over our lid. Now we're going to take the blending side of the brush and go through the crease. Now we're going to take more of this shade and add it to the crease to make sure everything looks blended. So now we're going to take this dark brown color and using the same brush, we're going to put it in the outer corner and blend it in towards the inner corner. Okay, now we're going to take this shimmery brown shade and put that in the inner corner. Once you apply that, you're going to want to blend it into the darker brown color. Okay, so the eyes are almost finished, and now we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to take this e.l.f. hydrating primer and just put some of my fingers and just rub it all on my face. This just creates an even base for your foundation in case you have any oily or dry spots. Okay, now we're going to move on to the concealer, and I'm taking this Morphee concealer palette. I'm going to use this shade, and I'm just going to use my ring finger, and I'm just going to apply that to under my eye in a V motion. And you want to do this in the shape of a V in case you have, or any pictures are taken, you won't have any concealer line. Okay, now you just want to put the same concealer anywhere that you have any blemishes or any redness. Okay, now moving on to foundation. I am using the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation in the shade Natural Beige. And you're just going to pump that on the back of your hand. And I'm going to take a damp beauty blender, and I'm going to dip it in the foundation and dab it on my face, and then I'm going to do it in a rolling motion towards the back of my face. Okay, now moving on to powder. I'm using this CoverGirl powder in the shade 110. And I'm also going to use the beauty blender and just dab it in the powder and just put it on your face in dabbing motions. Okay, now moving on to bronzer, and I'm using a Maybelline New York bronzer in light bronze. I'm using this brush from Morphee. I'm just going to put that in the hollows of the cheekbones. Okay, now we're doing the same on the other side. Okay, now you're also going to want to put this all around your forehead. And a little bit on the jawline. Now moving on to blush, and I'm going to be using this e.l.f. blush palette. I'm going to be using this shade. Next is highlighter. I'm going to be using the City Color Sun Kiss Trio in the shade Tan. I'm just going to put that on the very top of the cheekbones and down and in the middle of my forehead, chin, Cupid's bow, and the center of my nose. Okay, now that my face is done, I'm going to go back to my eyes and do some mascara, and I'm using the Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus mascara. Now you just finish it off with some lip balm, and the look is finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!